Hi there, Kristen O'Neill with HerPlanning. Today, I'd like to talk to you about what the process is like when we work together in a financial planning capacity. So the first step is what we call discovery. That's when I, as a planner, collect a lot of information from you to learn and understand your financial life. This is the scarier part for you. So just know that it's scary in the beginning and then gets more exciting usually towards the end. But you tell me what your goals are, and so far on a high level in the first meeting, what you have in accounts or where your starting line is, and we just establish that together. The next step is clarification. That's when I'll collect more specific data, underlying holdings of your investments, statements, credit card statements, documents from work that talk about your benefits, things like that. Finally, we get to the third step, which is where we go over a priority schedule. That is a to-do list of my recommendations and suggestions. We go over that together and I present to you sometimes a document that shows how I think your cash flow could be best reorganized to help you achieve your goals. Sometimes if you're focused on debt repayment, it'll look like a debt repayment schedule. I provide you a document plus a visual to help you work on the plan on your own if you choose to, but a document to hold us accountable on the work that we're going to do in the future. The fourth meeting is an asset alignment meeting. You've probably got investment accounts through your employer, on your own, old stuff that you've had in the past. And we want to make sure that regardless of where the account is held, that we are allocating your assets to line up with a risk that's appropriate to you, but also making sure the money is working as hard for you as possible. So we'll look across the board at all your accounts to make sure that your investments are doing what they should be doing based on your goals and risk tolerance. The last thing we'll discuss is plan protection. Now that you've done all the work to get the financial plan in place, we want to make sure that if we can, the plan is self-fulfilling. Whether you live to see the end of your plan or not, whether the what ifs in life happen, like what if I lose my job? What if I can't work for an extended amount of time? We put the what if solutions in place and work through those together. So those are the main steps in the first year of us working together that we'd work through. Everyone takes a little bit different amount of time to get through those based on their availability. But I'd say on average, 5 to 6 months of our first engagement is working through those first 5 meetings. The next thing that happens in subsequent years is you'd get 3 meetings with me that I offer fall, winter, and spring. Fall, a review and update of risk management. Winter is goals based. We talk about your goals again for the new year, any major large purchases that you plan to make. And then in the spring, we have an annual meeting around investments. I check in throughout the year, of course, but those are the 3 key times where you'd expect to hear from me. Any more questions about financial planning? I would love to hear them. Also, if you think you're ready to get started or you're not quite sure if now is the right time to get started, but you want some feedback, feel free to use the link in this email to schedule a time for us just to chat about what's going on with you, and we can decide together whether it even makes sense to take a next step. Looking forward to hearing from you. Talk to you soon.